In math, we're always looking for strategies. And one of the strategies is to find a pattern. It's not the only strategy, but it's one of the main ones. It's like connect the dots. See how these things are connected? Suppose they ask you to find the sum of the first 100 natural numbers. Remember, natural numbers are the counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, forever. So they want us to add them. Notice we're not just writing them, we're adding the numbers. So what would be a pattern? Well, a pattern is if you list them the way they give them to you, it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and that gives you a sum. The S stands for a sum. Now, if you start with a 100 and come down all the way to 1, you still get the same sum. The order doesn't matter. Now, if you were to add these two, you get 2S. If you add this first one with this first one, 101. 2, the second one with the second one of the second sequence, 101. Then you start seeing that a pattern is that all of them are 101s, all of them. So if you could find out how many 101s there are, you would say that number times 101 and take the next step. How many 101s are there? Well, here's a very good formula. It's 100, the last one minus the first one. And if you're not skipping any numbers, you divide by 1. 100 minus 1, the last one minus the first one. Divide by 1, because you're not skipping numbers, and then add a 1. That gives you 100. So there's 100 101s. Now that you have this equation, isolate the S, which is the sum we're looking for, by dividing both sides by a 2. All you have to do is this portion, and that gives you a sum of 5,050. How about this one? Notice they're asking you the same question, except that this time we're finding the sum of the numbers less than or equal to 100. Find the even numbers. Excuse me. Find the even numbers from 1 to 100. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus all the way to 100. And this should be a 98. So those are the even numbers. So the list is big and we're skipping all the odds. So we're skipping one odd from one number to the other. We skip the 1, then we skip the 3, then the 5. So we're skipping one number. Hold on to that idea. So you could have the sum adding in one direction, and you could have the same sum adding the other direction. If you add these two equations, this is S plus S is 2S. This is 2 plus 100 is 102. 4 plus 98 is 102. And you see a pattern that these are going to be all 102s. So the next question is, how many 102s do we have? So this is the formula you want to hang on to. It's the last number, which is 100, minus the first number, which is a 2, the first of the even numbers. And then right here you say skip. Notice we're skipping 1. So you put a 1 in this place. This one was there already because in the previous problem we said divide by 1. So this one's still there. And then this one is still there too. So the only new kid in town is this skip. You fill it in. I'm skipping 1. The rest is the same. Do this part first, and then add a 1, you have 50. So you have 50 102s. So 50 102s. Then divide both sides by 2. You have your S, which represents a sum all by itself. Do this operation, and you come up with a sum of 2,550.